Hi, welcome to the live stream about anger, rage, and vengeance coming from feelings of injustice. So, my name's Jabeen, and I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael's going to lead this, he's going to come through me and speak. And hold the energy and do the work on everyone. So yeah, I'm just going to let him come through and speak. I would like you to know that I am speaking on behalf of many other beings, and when you are with me, you will feel a lot inside. I am going to work on all of you, but I would also like you to know that it is not so important whether you are actually feeling the fullness of your anger, rage. It is all about being willing to be worked on, allowing the higher beings who are around you to come in and work on your energy. What I will say about anger is that it is most commonly held in the body, so it is not necessarily felt on an everyday level. What I see for all of you, in fact, is that you develop symptoms in the body and mind, which are all in one way or another about anger that has been stored away. So sometimes when you find yourselves feeling afraid, it is often because there is anger in your body that you are not fully feeling and expressing. It is like this, that when you are in dynamics with people where there is often disharmony and things which are not quite right, you may be afraid, but underneath this, there may be a strong feeling inside of anger that is not expressed, that is not in any way able to be expressed, because there is something in the way of it. So instead, you feel fearful or you feel an anxiety around certain people. What I will say is that anger is one of the most difficult emotions to work with, because I see in all of you there is no desire to harm another person. However, within anger, there is always an element of feeling that something is affecting you in a negative way, a feeling that there is something going on that is not right for you. And what I will say is what is behind this is a feeling in you that there is something you are not able to create in your life, whether it is an appropriate boundary, whether it is something else. For example, something you would rather be doing. You may feel stuck in a marriage, in a relationship, in some other way stuck in another area of your life, and you feel that it is not quite working for you, but you are not able to create an alternative. So over time, you may feel resentful and angry. For some people, this anger can even be directed towards loved ones like children. You may feel inside that even your children are somehow taking too much from you, that you need more for yourself, and then at the same time feel a conflict because you know that they need something from you. I would like you to know that there are many reasons behind anger. However, in this particular session, we will focus on is one particular type, and it is about injustice. It is about what situations you are in or have been in where you feel there is something out of balance, where there is something unjust, whether it is you feel you are working hard and not being rewarded, appreciated, acknowledged, whether you feel that you are being blamed for things you are not responsible for, whether it is something else, like feeling that there are people who are wrongly accused of things, and you are not able to do anything about it. It is good for you to know that injustice is one of the major causes of anger in people, because behind other anger, there is often feelings that you are somehow able to do something about it, but there is something in the way. But where there is injustice, there is feelings in you that something is out of balance. But no matter what you do, it does not really change. What I will say about injustice is that it does, in one way or another, come from another place entirely. It comes from a place where something is genuinely out of balance, where there are other people involved as well. It is good for you to know that because of this, injustice is something that takes a while to fully resolve. And so during the process, you can feel a lot of anger, rage, feel that something is not seen, acknowledged. What I would like to share with you is that there is a much easier way of dealing with all of this, where you can bypass the earthly process. And what I mean by this is that the normal process is that you have to work through things in a way which is quite connected to what is going on the outside. So you will feel something that is out of balance, and then you will work on something inside and see something change, but perhaps not enough, and then work on it some more and then go back to the situation. What I will say is that there is another way of doing this, and that is to fully release what you feel from your body and being, and literally let go in that way, and then ask that things are balanced, that they are completely balanced in the oneness. And then you are able to facilitate the process by asking for what is in the way to be cleared in the light of oneness. So then you are able to go deeper and see what is behind it, whether it is something in you or whether it is something else altogether which has created it, such as a past life which is active, which is still running. What I'm really trying to say is that it is important to go deep into things in order to resolve them more quickly. And in this way, you can be free of the situation faster, and you can have more clarity inside about what is going on. What I am going to do now is first let you simply be in your own energy. And I would like you to simply invite all your feelings of anger to come up about injustices you have experienced in your own life. Whatever comes up is okay. And even if nothing comes up, it is okay. Believe it or not, simply by inviting the feelings, whatever is relevant will come up for clearing. That is all. I would like you to know that as you do this, there is a lot that you will feel in your body. Be aware of what parts of your body are affected, so you may not feel the feelings directly. However, you may get a sense of certain parts of your body feeling tense or some movement there. Be aware that the invitation is enough and your body will respond. So keep inviting all the anger, rage, perhaps things you have never felt, which are stored in your cells, to come up. And the more that comes up, the more we can do for you. As you do this, what will happen now is that there will be a clearing of this from your body. It is good for you to know that this is always the first place to start, with your body, because your body stores experiences you have had. And when you ask the body to bring something up, it will respond. What will happen is that you may feel the presence of angels around you now as it is cleared. I would like to make you aware that there are many beings here, but there is a particular being who will work on you in this moment, and that is me, Archangel Raphael. It is me who will work on you. However, in the next processes, there will be other beings who will join in. Be very aware of your body and feel what is going on there. I would like you to know that you are being worked on. And as this is done, be in your body, be grounded, and at the same time, know that you are being transformed from the inside. So as you ground, you will also feel perhaps a bit spaced because there are things changing in your body. I would like you to know that rage and anger are really one of the most uncomfortable feelings you can have in your body, because when you are feeling this way, you do not know what to do with it. it makes you feel like you have to do something, but whatever you do will not be right because the energy behind it will be angry. The problem is that people are not able to deal with their anger easily, and so instead it is trapped in the body and it causes illnesses such as inflammatory diseases, symptoms inside that really can be quite life threatening at times. Your heart can be affected. A lot of people with heart disease have grief as well as a lot of anger there stored inside because of injustice. Actually, there is a lot of this feeling around, but people just try to ignore it, and in their mind, they justify what has happened in their lives. It is good for you to know that this is all coming up now to be cleared away so new things can happen. And as things are released from the body, it is made known in the cosmos, and then new things can happen. The energy of anger is released, and then it automatically goes to the right places in terms of the people who need to take responsibility for their actions. And it is then, in one way or another, rebalanced. Whatever happens, there is always going to be balance in the universe. But the rule of thumb is always to let go, to let things clear from your body, to not hold things in. Remember this, that once you become good at being with all kinds of feelings, you will literally have no problems at all, because you will be able to be with things, let them clear, and the universe will automatically bring balance and harmony. I have one more message about this, and that is emotionally, all of you who are listening to this are very aware. But what is missing is sometimes a place where you can do this kind of work. Because when you are dealing with a lot of heavy emotion, it is hard to do this alone because you are in your own energy. But as soon as you come into a group like this, it is much easier because you have entered a larger energy field. What I am going to do now is go a bit deeper. So we are working on your body still. I am Raphael, along with other angels who assist me. However, I would like to now incorporate another layer to this, and I would like to work on anything that is karmic. And by karmic, what I mean is that where you have been with certain people before, or in certain situations, there may have been imbalances which have occurred, which are carrying on. Or it may be the other way round, where the people you may feel oppressed by, you have oppressed before. Whichever way it is, I am going to make sure it is all balanced and balanced energetically, which will mean that it will automatically be balanced on the earth plane in your day-to-day lives. So when you are ready, I will do this. May the light that is within you and around you fully support this process. And in this moment, I invite in the Lords of Karma to fully clear in all directions of space and time, all parts of you, all aspects of your being, anything karmic to do with anger, rage that you may be experiencing connected to injustice, and anything to do with the injustices themselves. So, what I would like you to do is be present, and this will be done. What I will say is that when you are able to really be more detached from what you feel, because your emotion has left your body, your your emotion that is at a heightened level, you are able to go deeper and really get to the cause of what is going on. This part will take a bit longer, and I would like to say that for some of you, there is a lot of anger that has built up because you have put up with something for many lifetimes, perhaps giving your power away to others who have then mistreated you. Or perhaps it has been about sometimes not realizing what people are like until you are so heavily involved you cannot get away from them. And for one or two of you, it is about feeling that whenever you are trying to go forwards in life, there is someone who gets in the way because they are not really supporting you and your life purpose. And this can be all about negative energies that have infiltrated your life many lifetimes ago. Some of you have had energies which have followed you around and they have tried to sabotage you from going forwards, and it has felt very cruel and unfair to you. I am going to work on all of this, and Metatron is also coming in to sort out these problems from the place where it all started. I would like you to know that a lot has been done. What I would like to do now is work on something else, and what will be worked on are feelings in you all that you are somehow in need of some justice, something to be balanced. What I would like to do now is give you a strong energy inside, a feeling that everything is going to be fully balanced at the right time. Such a strong feeling that in fact you will feel that it is already done. And by having this feeling, it will happen much sooner, much faster. A lot of what you experience in life is because of how you feel inside. So when you feel injustice, it tends to create more, because what happens is that you feel something is out of balance, and then it happens because you are feeling it, because you are attracting more of it. When you feel that everything will come right, it does happen much sooner. Believe it or not, the universe responds to how you feel rather than what you want in your mind. So when you are working in the light, what you are really trying to do is get to a place inside where you feel something is already there. So whatever you want in your life, once you know it is there for you when you want it, you will very quickly have that experience on the earth plane. I am very pleased that all of you are here in this group, because what I see is that it is possible to change your life very fast by engaging with your feelings and allowing yourselves to be worked on by higher beings. It is good for you to know also that because I am here, I am observing all of you, your energy, what is going on. And because of this, I will work to bring balance and harmony much faster into your lives. When you are ready, be present, and I will now work on you energetically to really give you this feeling. It is good for you to know that this will be a pleasant experience, not as uncomfortable as the other processes, where there is a lot being cleared. I would like you to know that this is complete. What I would like to do now is one more thing for all of you, and that is to share with you information that will be really useful. What I would like to say is that imbalances occur always because there is something going on inside you. So it is never bully about other people. It is about you as well. What I will say is that, believe it or not, when you are in harmony with Source on all levels, everything gets corrected automatically. But what happens along the way is that sometimes the way to what is going on inside is found through external events. But the more you go inside, the less external things need to happen to show you where to focus on. I would also like to share that disharmony within does always indicate that there is something to be more aligned in you to Source. It is so good for you to be aware of this so that you can take more responsibility, which will help you feel calmer about external events. Because the more responsibility you take, the less you are blaming others and feeling angry with them. The problem with blame is that it does not ever sort out the problem. It means that you are putting energy out and then energy is coming back to you. You create cycles on the earth in this way. But as soon as you take responsibility, you put the focus on yourself, on sorting something out inside you, which automatically then resolves something on the outside. And of course, this process is made faster by working with higher beings to resolve anything that is karmic, anything that is going on under the surface in ways that you would not really realize in your conscious mind. I hope that this group has helped you to feel calmer and clearer. And what I will say is revisit this recording because it will help you to do these processes again. I have one more thing to say, and that is there is a lot of karmic resolution going on at the moment. There really is. So, whether you are ready or not, things will get resolved. It is good for you to recognize this. But the more work you do on yourselves, the quicker this will happen and the happier the outcome will be in terms of there not needing to be a lot of chaos for things to be resolved. Things will be resolved in an easier, happier way. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so just like to say thank you for being part of this group, everyone, and yeah, hope you benefited from it. And yeah, and please feel free to share this with other people, and anyone you feel may benefit from this. And Oh yes, so and this group is by optional donation, and if you did want to send something, there's a link below in the description. And if you're not already subscribed, if you want to sort of see more videos by Raphael, please consider subscribing because then all the videos and live streams will show up. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. Thank you.